Let's talk about exposure. Getting the right light level in your image is super duper important. So we're going to go into the menu button. So I'm going to hit the menu, and you'll see there's a bunch of menus along the top. I'm going to use this to control it. I'm going to go up to the very top so that that's highlighted, and then over. We've customized the star menu so that you don't have to dig into all the menus. All the most important things are going to be right here on the star menu. If you want to format your card, let's say you've been recording, you're done, you've downloaded the footage, and you just want to clear out the card, format is an awesome option. Press that, go up to enter, and that'll wipe out everything that's on the card, restructure the folder structure inside of your SD card. It's just a great way of leaving the camera ready to go for the next person. Next thing, always make sure that you're in manual exposure mode. So in order to adjust the exposure, you have to be in this manual exposure mode. So the other option we have are shutter priority, aperture priority, and kind of auto. We want to be on M for manual. So make sure that that's on M. ISO, if you press on that, you get the different ISOs. Your rule of thumb is keep the ISO as low as possible. So keep a low ISO. When you get higher ISOs, you get a grainy image. So pressing on the ISO button will get you that. All right, I'm going to press the center to enter that level of ISO. Next is up here, this wheel right here is your aperture or f-stop. It opens or closes the hole in the iris, and this controls depth of field. So if the lower I go, the smaller this number, the shallower the depth of field. So right now I want this at a shallow depth of field, so I'm going to set it to f2.0, and I use this wheel right here. And then finally this wheel, if I don't press into it, if I just kind of go around in a circle, is my shutter speed. And so you can see my shutter speed changing. So your three things for controlling your exposure: shutter speed, f-stop, and ISO. So those are kind of the three primary things. Now we do have another piece that's helpful when you're setting exposure, and that's zebra stripes. You can turn on or off your zebra stripes with this button at the very bottom. So you can see zebra stripes are on, and as I adjust my shutter speed, you can see that there's some, let me zoom in a little. You can see these zebra stripes. That's saying that that area is overexposed for that specific level of exposure that you've set it to. So let me zoom back out. So that can be helpful, zebra stripes. That should be a whole nother lesson. So we'll just show you that zebra stripes are there. So for setting exposure, first make sure it's on manual. Then you can use this for aperture, this for shutter speed, this for ISO, and you can turn on your zebra stripes with that button right there.